We love each other. What are you going to do about it?
Johnny, they caught that kid who released those secret documents from the Pentagon. They caught him. Yeah, they have, Johnny. But I'd just like to deviate from that subject for a moment. Oh, all right. I want to talk about the new Netflix series, Night Agent. Oh, it's a bloody great show, yeah.
Now please stand as I administer your oath.
Welcome to the White House, Peter. Have you ever heard of Night Action? It's a top-secret investigative program within the FBI.
So you want me to be a night agent?
God, no. I want you to answer the phone for them. It rarely rings.
Yeah, Night Agent. It's about this young bloke he works at the CIA or the FBI or whatever. And he's stationed in the White House at night to take calls from agents that are endangered or in trouble or need help. It's a secret little thing in some little fucking room somewhere in the White House.
I'm in danger, there's intruders. What do I do?
It's gonna be all right.
Yeah, there's all the usual shenanigans of running around and car chases and shooting and all that sort of shit. Yeah, right.
We just lost 2 federal agents. They suspect someone in the White House of being involved. The more you know, the more dangerous this becomes. You have no idea what you're getting into.
But what got me, Johnny, was how often it was mentioned during this bloody show how these operations they're doing have got to be kept secret and can't get out into the public forum or the general public. They can't know about this, that or the other. And it seemed to be an ongoing bloody thing. Everything they did on this fucking show was secret. Secret. Fucking secret. Well, yeah, it does seem that way a bit, yeah. And I began wondering, Johnny, you weren't doing anything, you were eating fucking chips or something, and it struck me that how accurate is this show? Is all this bloody secret stuff going on? Or is nothing happening or whatever? Yeah, can you elaborate on that a bit more, Johnny? And it's sort of bloody pertained to real life at the moment, Johnny, with this bloody young bloke releasing these documents, or so-called documents, or so-called young bloke or whatever. Who would know how it's actually playing out in the real world?
You'll have heard of the Pentagon Papers and how they reveal that privately the US have concerns that they're not sharing in their jingoistic appraisal of ongoing events between Ukraine and Russia. Elon Musk has recently said that the state media operates as a propagandist machine. What's interesting?
What a lot of bullshit! Huh? When they're questioning this guy from the from the government, the CIA or the fucking whatever it is, they're all asking him questions like, how can this security breach be so?
Look at the questions that were asked by journalists at the Pentagon press briefing today. They're all about demanding answers for how the government plans to improve its ability to conceal newsworthy information from the public. Newsworthy information from the public. Tara Kopp, AP. What steps has the Department of Defense taken to reduce the number of people who have access to not only these classified briefings, but classified material in general? Why is the person not asking, hey, what's going on? Is it true? What other intrepid inquiries are being relayed by the press? Jen Griffin, Fox News. You say that there are strict protocols in place, and yet a 21-year-old airman was able to access some of the nation's top secrets. How did this happen? And isn't this a massive security breach? So again, why did this leak happen? They should be interested in the content of the information. Still,
I mean, I always thought it was the media's job to hold the bloody government accountable for the bullshit they might try and pull over everybody's eyes. Johnny, that's how these government organisations operate, in secret. You know what I think, Johnny? I think the bloody government should be telling as much about what they're doing to the general public as they possibly can. Not keeping every bloody thing secret because we don't want this to get out, because they'll look like a bunch of arseholes. That's no reason to bloody keep things secret. Oh, Jesus Christ. And if you are a bunch of arseholes, you've got to look at why you're a bunch of arseholes, not just fucking go on... Yeah, no one seems too worried about that, Johnny. Not just go on keeping things secret for bloody ever.
So the military is saying you didn't need to know this, and it undermines our ability to use the press to tell you what we want you to know.
But Johnny, when are we going to watch Night Agent again?
What do we do, Mr. Chairman? What do we say to the dead?